What's up, you guys? So we're here for OneGlanceTrader.com, and welcome to episode 12 of my eToro copy trading journal. And if you're brand new to this series, you can click the link down below, which has the full playlist of all the episodes of where I started with $1,000 and invested into 5 different copy traders. And as you can see with my portfolio on the screen now, I'm nearly at $4,000 invested. And in today's video, I'll be revealing my 10th copy trader. All I ask for in return is that you smash that like button, and please make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. Now, for those of you who've been following my journey or have been following the stock market, you guys will know that it's been a bit of a turbulent time. There's been a massive sell-off, especially inside the tech space, due to fear of increasing interest rates due to inflation and other macro factors. And this has absolutely plummeted my portfolio. So at the highs, probably back in December, January time, I was at around $200 or $250 in profit. And actually on Friday, so I'm shooting this video on the 18th of May on a Tuesday. On the Friday, I was actually negative -$20. Since then, the kind of tech has kind of bounced back slightly, and as you can see, the overall market has picked up. So I'm still positive $15.83. So not the best return so far for 2021, but it's been an absolute good experience for me to go through this place. And I'm still investing. I'm still going with this because I know that the market will ebbs and flows, and over the long term I should be inside a good place. So I've invested an additional $500 into a brand new copy trader, which I'll go into. But what I wanted to do before I did that, I just wanted to walk through 5 of my current traders, and these are my top 5 profitable traders, and just show you a common theme in terms of their returns inside 2021 year to date, and how that has influenced my decision on who to invest in as part of my next event and part of the portfolio. So you guys will know that Jay is my most profitable trader. He's probably one of the most copied traders on the platform. And I've got $1,000, so around, just under a third of this actual portfolio is invested inside Jay. And as you can see, March, he had a -1%, but he's having a torrid time at the moment, which is really affecting my portfolio. He's -7% down so far, May year to date, the 18th of May, as I'm shooting this video. And I want to see actually as his copy has gone down. So as you can see, generally inside eToro, what you normally find is that if someone is having a bad month, they kind of rotate their money out of that one individual and go into an individual that is actually making money. But overall, I've been following Jay, I've been following his feed, I've been following his YouTube channel, and this isn't Jay's fault. Yeah, and this is the one thing that anyone that's invested in the stock market, whether it's with eToro or with any other broker, there has been a market sell-off, and Jay's a really good trader, a really good investor, and he's seeing results like this. So that's something that you've just got to bear in mind when you go through this. And what I'm trying to do in this video is just educate you guys that it's not you as a trader or an investor, it's not Jay as a trader or an investor, or even myself. It's the market conditions that we are currently in, and it's all about seeing through these times, because there will eventually be good times to kind of get those gains as part of it. Because if you compare to where he was at 2020, over 100% return, and only had one losing month, which is pretty much flat, he's already had one losing month in the first 4 months, and currently a losing month so far in May. But this was like 11-12% back on Friday, so the market has pulled back slightly back into his favor. So again, this is what I just wanted to show you. Just keep in mind May and March as we go through the rest of the profitable traders in my portfolio. So we've got Oliver as well. Again, pretty much for March he's flat, but again he's also down inside May as well. So he's a very consistent trader. As you can see, he's not had a losing month in the last 2 years. So it'll be very interesting to see how May kind of plays out for him. Um, then we've got Social Invest, and again March -4%. May -2%, and again, even though he's done well, he's actually negative slightly year to date. I think this has probably just gone down, but he's profitable overall because I invested with him back in November time. So he's still profitable for me overall since I started investing, but year to date he's currently down. And these are, elite traders here. Again, these lot have a lot of copiers, but again, you're seeing this trend of copiers starting to come out for that because of this kind of turbulent times. Then you got Matt Tech, again, similar thing. He was down slightly in February, did a bit better in March, but again, -3%. It's a common theme that you're seeing here. And, if you look at the returns he had last year, 2021 is a very difficult market conditions that we are currently in at the moment. And then the last trader, Yahoo, again, similar to Jay, March and April also down. So if we go back to my overall portfolio, is, they are still profitable traders for me, but again, a lot of their gains that have been made, like 30 to 50% of the gains have been wiped out because of the current market conditions. And it's all about now trying to see out that place. And this is where I'm now looking to kind of balance out my portfolio. So when you look at the stocks that these 5 individuals have invested in, they are broadly the same. They do different things, but generally the whole market has been kind of selling off as well as part of that process. So what I've been looking at as part of my filter, and I've got a video of it which I'll link to in the top right corner and below, of how I kind of look at profitable traders, and I'm trying to look for traders that have been profitable during March, April and May, and having a look to see what they're investing in and is it different to what I'm currently investing in now. So I did all that analysis again. I went through it inside that video. The only difference is I made sure that I've looked at a range of allocations between stocks, forex, indices, crypto, and all that kind of good stuff as part of it. And I've invested $500, and will go into my portfolio into Robert. Here is Robert John Reynolds. So Robert John Reynolds has been on the platform since March last year, when the pretty much when the pandemic began, and he's achieved 35% during that time. And again, pretty much a bull market. A lot of people made a lot of money inside there. But if we look at his 2021 return to date, if we go back to Jay, for example, March and May, I think how is March and May were two months where they weren't profitable. March, Robert was 7.49% up, and in May he was at 1.6. He's currently 1.6% up year to date. So that is telling me, without even looking into the details on the face of it, he is investing in similar or different types of stocks, cryptos, ETFs, and we'll go into what kind of his distribution is in a second, than what my current portfolio is. And that's where I need to look at in terms of balancing out. When Jay goes down and if Robert goes up, it kind of nets me out as neutral. So that's what I'm trying to deliver now as part of this portfolio, is to kind of get that, because I've got other players like Federico, I forgot the guy's name, we'll go into it in a second, but of the high growth tech stocks in ARK Invest, mirroring funds, etc., which over the long term will work out for me, but are currently getting absolutely smashed at the moment as part of that play. So if we have a look here, he's rising up in his risk score, but I'm not too concerned because a lot of people are getting increasing risk scores with such a volatile market. And he is increasing in terms of his copiers. He's got a fairly decent amount of copiers on here. So he's done 381 trades. Again, pretty much heavily related into stocks, ETFs, a little bit of cryptos, indices and commodities, and also currencies as well. So he does flirt with all of the kind of assets and instruments that are available bar copy trading, which is good, but he's still very much heavily invested into stocks, which is a slight concern. But actually that must mean, because if he's being profitable, he either is doing different things or his other asset classes are propping him up in terms of giving him a profitable portfolio. So if we have a look at the things he's been investing inside, again, is a lot of them are around, ETS and indices, which is fine compared to if I look at someone like Jay, for example, who's in Bitcoin and SQQQ and things like that. And Bitcoin again has also taken quite a bit of hit inside there, and again his portfolio is nicely weighted in terms of stocks and crypto as well. So if we have a look at additional stats, the only concern I had is because again you guys know I don't like to copy trades. He does do a good volume of just under seven trades, but his holding time is around 2 months. So where my head's at is it might take a while for my $500 to kind of get consumed as part of this kind of process, but that's fine. I know this is going to take time. It is a marathon, not a sprint. So I'm fairly comfortable with that. So, really interested in your thoughts. Comment down below on what your thoughts are. Robert, his link is also down below as well if you want to go check out his stats. And the top link inside the description will always be the stats to my overall portfolio stats page. And I've also given the links to every single person that that I'm copied. So if I go back to my portfolio page, you can see that I went through Jay, Oliver, Social Invest, Matchex, and Yao, and you can see they are all currently still profitable since I started investing. Obviously, Robert, I've just added in with just over $500. I had a bit of change left inside the account. And then you've got Yuji, Vince, Kanzao, and Federico. At the moment, it's not that bad, but Copy Arc Invest is getting hammered the most at this current point in time. So I'm not too bad with everything. I'm still quite comfortable with where everything's at the moment. Again, this portfolio is building nicely. Investing more money as time goes on into this, because this for me is a long-term play. And as I said, I wanted to document the whole journey for you guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Click the end screen at the now where we've got the search criteria I go for to find some of the best copy traders, as well as the full playlist, so you guys can check that one out right from the beginning. And I shall see you guys in the next video.